everyone, my name is Dan, and this is Ragnarok Online. We're back on my Abyss Chasers, currently level 232, job 47, and we have obtained a Thundershell Ward, and we are going to grade, refine, and do a damage test with it today. So, without further ado, we're going to jump right into it as always, starting off in Prontera, and probably switch over to Payon when everything is all said and done. So, we'll start here, get that plus 11. I'll do the whole process once again, see what we get out of it. A little bit more into detail, I know a lot of people have been asking. This is a level 2 armor, so you can get that down here, a level 2 armor. So we're gonna have to start off our refining process with a enriched Etherium, which you obtain with ether dust and enriched aluminum. And you can do that right here with this guy right here. So I'll just show you here. Ether refining ores. That's where I close that. So these are the two that you need to refine armor. So it's going to take 2 ether dust and enriched aluminum. One of those equals 1 enriched Etherium. And then 3 ether dust and 1 HD aluminum equals HD Etherium. So these are the two that you need to pair with ether dust in order to get these two. So this will help you refine up to 10, 1 through 10, and then this one will help you refine 10 to 15. So, since we're doing 210 to start, we're using the Etherium. Seven, back to 6. Let's go right to 9. I don't want to waste any blacksmith blessings if I don't have to, so I'm going to always go 9, and then risk it for 10, and then 11 as well. There's 10. Alright, and now we're going to use the HD Etherium for 11. With a 15% chance, we're going to use 7 Blacksmith Blessings for that. And hopefully we get it quick, because that gets expensive. Alright, I don't... Let's change some spots. Doesn't make a difference, but I feel like it does. Come on, 11. There it is. Okay. So we got 11. You need to get to plus 11 to do your first grade. The grading shop is in Prontera. And what I like to do is save over here in Western Prontera. And then I'll use a butterfly wing to go to Payon and start refining again. Alright, in order to get your first grade, you need to get the materials that are needed. Alright, so the first one is Ether Aquamarine. You need 3 of these Ether Stones and 1 Aquamarine. And you need 5 of them total in order to refine. So that's 5 times 3, 15. So buy those first. And then do another Ether Gem exchange and buy 5 of these. You have to have 5 aquamarines. There we go. So we have 5 Ether aquamarines. And now we can attempt to do our first grade. So we want to increase equipment grade. I still want to do it. We're going to grab our Thundershell Ward. 70% chance, 5 Ether aquamarine. You always want to make sure you select that. Your equipment may be destroyed, so we don't want to do that. Always make sure it's green. Ether aquamarine 5, and then hit start. No auxiliary materials, so auxiliary materials would be like Ether dust, things like that. Blessed Ether dust. So that's kind of been obsolete since Ether dust prices have gone down, but it was definitely a key thing in the past when Ether dust was expensive. So using some blessings, blacksmith blessings mixed with Ether dust to get some blessed Ether dust was a good option at the time, but no longer is. So here we go. We're going to attempt our first grade, and we got grade D. So success. Alright, now it's back to the process of refining. But this time we'll switch over to Payon. Alright, Thundershell Ward in, and register Lernium up to 10. We're gonna use Blacksmith Blessings at 9. If we ever get to 9, that is. There's 9. Okay, now we're gonna use some blessings. 10 right away. I didn't need them. Alright, let's see if we can get 11 right away. Never happens. Never happens. Come on, one more. Here, for some reason, I like to see the sheep. Like, hello, sheep. Switch over. Hit that, and we get 11 every time. I don't know why. Thought that would work. Didn't work. Come on, 11. Let's go, let's go. This is painful. Very painful. Okay. Let's go on the other side of the fence. Hide over here. There we go. Alright, on to the next grade. We just drained a lot of blessings there. Alright, next grade. We need to do another Ether Gem exchange. We need 5 Ether Topaz. So we need 30 of these. This is all math to get 5 of those. Alright, so we're sitting there with that. Increase, grade. Still want to do it. Always select the 5 option, 60% chance, start, and go. Success again. Very nice. Alright, so we're at C, and then we're going to repeat the process once again over at Payon. Start off with the stair. Let's get 8. Painful. Now we're down to 3. Might be here all day at this rate. Can't get 8 for nothing. Can't even get 5. Draining very fast with these. Alright, there's 9. 10. One more. There we go. Okay, 11 one time. That would be a nice gesture. Come on. Ah. Alright. I hate doing that. So what worked last time was other side of fence. Let's see if it's still a lucky spot. It is. Look at that. I'm just going to go to the other side of the fence from now on. Alright, so we are going to B now? Yes, we are. This is also one of my favorite spots, this chair right here. Alright, we're going to do another exchange. So we just did topaz, so now we're on an amethyst. And we need 5 of those, which means 50 of these. So that's going to give us the 5 that we need. Alright, we're going to jump right into increase grade. I still want to do it. 50% chance, 5, start, go. Look at that. B right away. Awesome. Alright. Hopefully we get A right away. That would be a perfect run. And then all our failures were just with the refining. I want to save my blessings for that plus 14 end. It's getting down to the wire there. So come over here to start. Maybe this will be the best refine ever. Straight to 11. Oh, there goes that. Come on, 9. Ugh. I have to change my spot in a minute. Now we're down to 3. What? Let's get 9. Come on, 9. Thank you. There's 10. Alright, we've been lucky in this spot for 11, so let's do it up. One more. Perfect. Alright, now to the coup de grace. Grade A. Alright, so this is the only one that changes. You need 10 of the other ambers. So 10. So you need 150 ether stones. Hopefully I have enough ether dust. I do, I have plenty. So we'll buy that. And then we're gonna do 10 of these. Perfect. Alright, can we go 4 for 4? Not the Wendy's 4 for 4, but 4 for 4 on grading. Perfect run. $10 Ether Amber. Start. Go. Oh, 4 for 4. Awesome. Very good. Alright, there's grade A. Now, hopefully we have enough ether dust to go to, or, blacksmith blessings, I mean, to get to 14. Go to Payon. $211. Throwing that energy code on for no reason. Or start off at cheap. Let's go 8. Perfect. 9. Nice. Nice, nice. 10 one time. 10 two time. 3. There we go. Alright. So let's see if we can get 11 once. Oh, 2. No. Alright. Let's go to our 11 spot. There's 11. Can we go 12 one time? Perfect. 13. No. 13. Okay. So we're at 12. Where are we going next? Right in front of them. Getting personal. Let's go. 13 me. Come on. There's 13. 14 one time. How much do we need for this? 22? We only have enough for one more try. Come on, let's do it. Of course. Of course. Alright, but for all intents and purposes, we don't need 14 right away. 14 is only going to give us chain lightning damage plus 50%, magical damage against all class enemies by 20. Oh, that is going to give us a lot. That's going to give us 20% right there. So let's look at this armor altogether. So ASPD plus 10 enables the use of level 10 lightning bolt. Base level is below 100, blah blah blah, we don't need that. For every base level, increase lightning bolt in Lord of a Million by 10% up to 250. For every refined level, spell plus 1, increase magical damage against all class enemies by 7%. For every 2 refined, whiz plus 3 stam plus 3, max HP plus 15%. All basic stats plus 15. Aim plus 25, dex plus 25. When refined plus 12, grants 20% chance of auto-casting level 10 lightning bolt or level 10 Lord of a Million when performing a normal attack, so a normal melee attack. So we'll be dishing out some Lord of a Millions very shortly. When refined plus 13 or higher, increase magical damage to all class enemies by 25%. So I'm only missing out on the 25% or the 20% for the plus 14 at the moment. I will get a plus 14, but I need to get more Zenny somewhere. So grade bonuses are here. We do have a set malice, so if I wear this with my armor, basically spell minus 100. So let's take a look at that. So with my old gear, yeah, it's gonna drop 100 and then reduce damage by 100%. So we're definitely gonna have to change that out or see what we're doing. We'll see how it works. 40% ignored of magic defense, SM attack plus 20, and then increase chain lightning and Lord of Vermilion by 60%. So we're gonna do a 60% increase. We also have the Ring of Pazuzu, however you say that, which is gonna increase our Lord of Vermilion as well. So let's do a quick damage test, shall we? I should teleport over there. Yeah, look at that. We also got Gerder's Memory. We just purchased this. So Gertie's Memory, along with the Records of Reminiscences, is going to give us neutral magical damage plus 20%, ASPD plus 10%, and 20% chance to cast Comet level 1 when doing a basic melee range physical attack. So now we got Comet added into the mix. Let's go to the lower area. Okay, let's throw on that, even though I don't need it. So we're gonna do lightning, so that's gonna be interesting. Let's do it with water. Let's go. I don't think, did I do a Lord of Vermilion? I did do a Lord of Vermilion. Let's see what my Lord of Vermilion damage looks like. Which I can't, it doesn't enable the use of it, but I could do lightning to trigger it, right? I don't know what's going on. I want to try and isolate a Lord of Vermilion, so let me copy that skill real quick. So to copy that skill, I'm going to go to PvP and copy it from my wizard or whatever I have. I don't want to go to Frontera. Oh well. Alright. PvP Frontera. I'm gonna go on this little mat right here. Just grabbing my... I don't have an Archmage, I have something else. Warlock. Alright, there's my Warlock. I need to reproduce. So I need to put reproduce out. Get hit by my Lord of Vermilion. And then I should be able to have Lord of Vermilion. There it is. Perfect. Alright, so I want to preserve that. I also want to shadow spell that. Then preserve. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Warlock. Your services are no longer needed, so goodbye. Ha! Your services are no longer required. Alright, so now that I got the skill that I need to test the damage that I want, let's do it. I'm gonna save back over in the original spot real quick. I don't have VIP. Should have the VIP somewhere. There we go. Quick buff from the eating group. Oh, do we have Flubling? No, I thought we did. Guess not. From 10 to 10. Maybe we will later. Alright, let me save here real quick. Okay, going back to the lower area. We want to see the Lord of Vermilion damage. It's going to allow us to auto cast that, along with our copied skill from Reproduce to do a pure damage test. Let's do blue herb real quick. Alright, so pure Lord of Vermilion damage. Let's see what we got. $1.2 billion. Very nice. Oh, now that I got some buffs, let's see if I can crack another one. $1.1 billion. $1.26. Not bad. So just imagine 1.26 billion every time that it auto-casts from 193 ASPD with a hybrid double attack weapon. So we're doing a lot of damage, needless to say. It's pretty cool. Not to make this video any longer, but I think we should do a Tomb of Remorse run while we're at it. I'm waiting for the cooldown of the Geffen Night Arena. So, once we hit that, I'll record that as well. Kill Midnight Fenrir with my Abyss Chaser. We'll get the two... Oops. Princess and Sackbray. Quest entry into the Tomb of Remorse. And we want to enter. Alright. So let's go buff up. We're using our armor. Despite the set malice, we're still using it. Alright, Princess is ready for me. Let's buff up. Alright, let's go, Princess. Come on down. Very cool. Alright, let's go Sackbray. Can't even see what's going on. I think my computer's gonna break. That's all I need to hit him with was... I could usually kill him quicker than that now. So I think the malice is hurting us over here with the armor. So what am I replacing that with? Let me know. So that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to find a way to make my plus 13 Thundershell Ward a plus 14. And then wait for the cooldown of the Geffen Magic, the Night Arena. So, coming soon, Midnight Fenrir. And then we'll go from there. That's all I got. Have a great day.